Of course, early retirement comes with risks. Of course, voluntarily giving up a permanent source of income is a huge risk, having to live like this for the rest of his life, his 30, 40, or more years. That's why it's a risk. It takes time, discipline, and knowledge not to fail in this difficult business. That way, you can earn, save, and invest as much as you want. This video is divided into 2 parts by him on the pros and cons of early retirement and what to do to retire wisely. Watch this video up to the end to find out what to do if you don't want to retire early for fear of regretting your decision, but don't want to wait so long that you miss out on all the fun of retirement. The benefits of early retirement are: 1. You can devote more time to your hobbies and travel. Weeks of vacation each year turn into days of free time. Enough time to visit all the places you want to go. Also, the sooner you retire, the longer it will take before health problems start to limit your physical activity. Number 2. You will have the opportunity to learn in a new profession and start your career. If you've ever dreamed of getting a remote job, changing your field of activity, or starting your own business, it's better to do it sooner rather than later in life. Therefore, it is more in demand among employers. Still, if you've wanted to start your own business for a long time, starting a business between the ages of 40 and 50 can feed you for another 20 years, rather than between the ages of 60 and 65. Here are some of the pros and cons of early retirement. First time, it can be bad for your health. Based on various studies, we can understand that not only does retirement often lead to poor health and overall athletic performance, but it also leads to other adverse effects and illnesses. However, these problems are easily circumvented. The report also says that retirees who maintain physical activity and social ties suffer from such illnesses and problems much less frequently. Number 2. Your Social Security benefits will be lower. Add 8% each year from age 67 to age 70. No increase after age 70. Number 3. A lot of times retirees can get bored and you might start missing work. Retirees often struggle with their new lives because they don't have time to spend with their routines and teams. They begin to miss old acquaintances and colleagues. But for some reason, it's not easy to get back to where you left off these days. However, this point is up to you. After retirement, you can work to see acquaintances often and not miss them. Here are some points to consider in order to plan your retirement wisely. Point 1. Focus on defining the lifestyle you want. Most people can retire early if they limit their spending significantly, but it can be avoided. Develop your lifestyle and focus on how you can get everything you need without restricting yourself or stressing yourself out. Point 2. Budget for yourself. If you want to retire early, it's important to know your current and future expenses. Track all your money throughout the year so you can realistically assess your spending and adjust to what you think your spending will be in retirement. Point 3. Don't underestimate the numbers. I don't want to get the numbers wrong and feel stressed in the future. Be careful with your calculations and inflate your numbers a bit just in case. That way you won't have money problems in the future. Point 4. Create a safety cushion. Work for another year and create a cushion of safety so you can live your retirement in peace. Especially if you're not sure about the numbers, it's better to work for a year or 2 so that you don't feel stressed in the future. Add another year and add the numbers, because at the peak of your career you probably won't make as much money as you do now. Point 5. Pay off all mortgages and debts. Paying off all loans, mortgages, and debts is very important in early retirement. For some people, it would be much more relaxing to be free of recurring payments. Just paying it off will make you feel better and you won't regret not paying off your mortgage before retirement. Golden ratio. If you're hesitant to retire early but don't want to miss out on the fun of retirement, there are ways to get what you want. Reduce your work schedule and enjoy life on your free days. If circumstances permit, we can arrange for you to work from home part of the week. Then you will know how much free time and isolation suits you.